quiet, okay? I got some iced coffee, got my notes, got my Happy Mama sweatshirt, and I am ready to dive into this video. What's up, Mugglebees? My name is Erin Mugglebee, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the secret to happy kids, Distance Learning Edition. I am talking about something called social emotional learning, or SEL. What is social and emotional learning? It's the emotional intelligence around 5 specific categories: social awareness, self-awareness, self-management, relationship skills, and responsible decision making. So what does SEL look like in a school? Well, there's many different forms of SEL and how it can apply to a student's day. So it might be something as simple as show and tell and public speaking with friends, but it really is integrated into every facet of a student's experience at schools. Conflicts that might occur on the play yard, how they deal with anxiety towards test taking, or contributing ideas and opinions within discussions in the classroom. It really is a part of every aspect of their day. While we are not all together, those opportunities are just going to be limited. So I am excited because I'm going to share with you 5 super easy exercises that you can do with your kids today to help infuse their learning experience this fall. So let's talk about the why. Why is social and emotional learning important to your child's education, and how is it going to ultimately result in making them a happy kid? Well, the answer is actually really simple when you think about it. With all of those different 5 core areas that I talked about, if they can succeed and thrive in each of those areas, they will be able to interact deeper in all of those areas. More meaningful connections, more meaningful understanding of the world around them, as well as a deeper understanding of themselves. We are modeling for our kids a social and emotional experience right now during this pandemic. It is how we are reacting to these stresses, to these challenges, that is setting a real example to our kids with how they should be responding to challenges. Let's talk about the how. How do we go about conquering this mountain in front of us of social and emotional learning, and how do we help our kids develop all of these wonderful skills? Well, Everest is not climbed in a day, so it's got to be in tiny little steps, right? We have to take little bites. And so I have 5 little bites that you can start incorporating into your home tonight to bring SEL back into your child's learning experience. So the first exercise is something as simple as it sounds, a check-in. How many of you have asked your child, hey, how was your day? Fine. They may not know how to express or articulate their feelings about the day, but there is a tool that I'm going to share with you that can make this super simple and help your kids really relate it to things that they know, they understand, and the vocabulary that they already have within themselves. So for example, you might say, how was your day? Show me on a scale of 1 to 10, and you might have that scale, instead of numbers, be bugs. So you might be a beautiful monarch butterfly as a 10, or a mosquito as a 1, and then you have beetles and dragonflies and caterpillars, and then they get to use their imagination to really kind of see where they might fall on that scale. So depending on how open your child feels comfortable being, you can start with something as simple as identifying their bug, and you can leave it at that. But once you've done that a little bit, you can take it a step further and ask, well, why? Why do you feel like a praying mantis? Or why do you feel like a beautiful butterfly today? And I would just let them talk, let them express, what it is. Another thing you can relate it to is candy. Are you one of the throwaway mints that they put on your check at the restaurant, or as a 1? Or are you a Snickers bar, the full-size Snickers bar that you got when you went trick-or-treating, and you know that this is your top shelf candy that you will use to trade when you place store? Another check-in opportunity is cartoon characters. Are you a villain? Are you a hero? Are you a princess? You can liken it to categories that are meaningful and current with your kids and their interests and their understanding. Another form of check-in might be something called a rose and a thorn, or apples and onions. So with both of these exercises, you're encouraging them to share something sweet, something sour, right? Something good that happened or that they enjoyed about the day, and then something that maybe they didn't didn't enjoy. All right, so with all of these check-in exercises, especially if you're working with multiple kids within the home, that you are establishing norms. And what I mean by that is you are setting examples and rules that when someone's talking, no one else is talking over them, that they are actively listening. Also that there is a level of respect and understanding and acceptance of everyone's thoughts and feelings that are being shared, so that you are really helping to create a safe space for your children to express freely those thoughts and those emotions. And an easy way to do that is with a little stuffed animal or a toy that they can pick out, and whoever is holding that toy, that's whose turn it is to talk. All right, so another exercise that you can do, this one's really fun, and especially if you've got little artists in the house. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of paper, and this could be as small as an 8.5 by 11 printer size, or you can have it be as big as a poster board, and you will draw on it some simple shape. So it might be a heart, a hashtag, a swiggly line. It can be whatever you want. And then it is up for you and your child, or if you have multiple kids, you could have both of them do it. They are going to turn these symbols into a new picture. But here's the catch. It is a completely silent activity. That means no words and no So you cannot make any noise, which means there's limited communication. So that means that they are relying completely on their non-verbal communication skills. So it'll be their body language, their eyes, their gestures to work together and create a new picture. Now this new picture could make sense and turn into something else, or it could be abstract. It's really up to whoever is working together to make that happen. Now, if you have younger kids, this activity might be between the 5 to 10 minute range. If you have older children, they might be able to do this for 15 to 20 minutes. But the idea is you are using your nonverbal communication skills to work together as a team and turn these doodles into something else. Once you draw it out, and you'll do that by drawing lines from one symbol to the next, connecting things together, and then once you're done with that drawing, then you can go ahead and color it in.
Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder.
And then at the end, you debrief. So you might ask, you know, how did it go? What worked well? What was some of the frustrating parts? And you can start to have a discussion with your kids about what that experience was like. And really, I think it's very important that throughout all of these exercises that you let your child lead with the thoughts and the emotions. You ask the questions, give them time to think about it. They may not have an answer right after you ask that question, so it's giving them that wait time too that allows them to really think about how they felt so that they can then verbalize and express how they felt. And that exercise is just so valuable. And what's great is by the end, after you've had that discussion and that experience together, you then have a piece of art that you can put up onto your wall or they can put near their study space, and they can look at it and remember that experience, remember that discussion, and yeah, it's awesome. And that is called the silent drawing activity. All right, so this next exercise is called Skittles and M&Ms. So you can use either one, Skittles or M&Ms. I'll choose M&Ms because I like chocolate. And you're going to have a little cup of M&Ms in the center of the table, and each color of your M&Ms is assigned to a certain question. So for example, these questions might be, what is a dream you have? If you could look out your bedroom window and see anything you wanted, the Eiffel Tower, the Grand Canyon, what would it be? What's a place you'd like to visit? What's your favorite pet? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? If you could have a condiment squirting out of your finger on demand at any time, what would that condiment be? I'm also going to be creating a printable around this activity as well. And again, those are all in the works, but they are coming very soon. So you go around and you take turns pulling an M&M from your cup. And whatever color you choose, whatever question is assigned to that color is the question that you have to answer. And here's a very important rule, is you have to answer it and then your child can eat the M&M. This last exercise that I want to share with you, it's something that's really quick and easy that you can do with your kids at the end of their school day. So when they say, hey, my homework's done, can I go and play? You can ask them for an exit ticket. An exit ticket is simply them sharing with you what they learned or what they took away from their experience or their class today. And it's really just a very simple, quick exercise for them to practice sharing their thoughts and their feelings about their day. All right, and lastly, here is a little exercise for you guys, for the parents. Something that I heard recently from one of my favorites here on YouTube, Catherine Manning, and it stuck with me, and I felt like it absolutely applies to us parents and guardians that are taking on this new distance learning experience this fall, and that is, you can do anything. We can do anything, but we can't do everything. And I think if we keep that in mind, enter this new year with grace and love for our family, for our kids, we are going to get through this. So I am sending you so much love, Mugglebees. Thank you so much for watching these videos, for subscribing to our channel. If you are new, I would love to have you join our community here on YouTube and hit that red subscribe button down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. I would love to talk and interact with you guys, get to know you here. All right, until next time, Mugglebees. Bye.